Welcome to another episode of Understand a Podcast. I am the Franchise. So y'all get introduced?
And this your boy LD.
This boy is take the biggest guy. This your boy LT.
You gotta say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
It's your boy Matrix.
This your boy Matrix. Yeah, but thanks for tuning in, man. But before we start, we just, on behalf of Understand a Podcast, our three of us hosts, as well as our producer and other people who help our program, Spurs, everybody else, we just want to definitely send our prayers up to CJ. But this game, we playing this for free, and freak accidents happen, man. So we just want to send our prayers in reference to you.
Sure, man, for sure. You know, get well soon, man. Speedy recovery.
Sure, definitely our prayers, brother.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully, everything is back to normal. You know, when you get better. Again, like you say, all injuries happen, but all of us involved in this sport, so you feel it when it happened.
Just like that,
and then how it happened, Yeah, and how it happened. I mean, it was I wouldn't say a freak accident, but it was incidental. It wasn't even, nothing intentional, nothing, I mean, again.
Well, we can touch on that part later.
Get well, brother.
Yeah.
Facts.
So.
All right, let's go, man.
All right, well, start off the first topic of the day. D.W. Davis Field.
Boy.
I enjoyed it. It bring a lot of memories back, and it felt like a football field.
Yeah. And I like it also because the fans are more together than spaced out.
It ain't too spread out.
Yeah,
Yep.
I mean,
the vendors right there too. Yeah. I like that.
So it ain't, everyone more together now, so you get to, communicate more with people and see people. Because a lot of times you go out there to those fields, I hardly see anybody. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Everybody on their tents, and you can't really talk. Like if you just, like this example, we might have played together on one team. I can't even talk trash to you because you all the way on the next side of the field under your tent. Mm-hmm. Only thing about that, says the tent so close, easy gonna sneak there and punch you, but we quick.
Hey, too soon, man.
So I know just think about it. Again, we don't promote them fighting stuff. And then just touching back a little bit on CJ thing. That's a little piece. That's why we go so hard when people play people dirty, bro.
Yeah,
real.
Because injuries happen, bro. That thing with the dude did to Billy. Billy could have been a situation, bro.
And the thing it is, Billy looked more vicious than what happened to CJ. You know what I mean? But it just goes to show. You know what I mean? But we gotta help protect each other out there. You know what I mean? And I hear one or two people talking about blaming the league and not the league, but the board, or because they ain't doing this and they ain't doing that. I'll clear the air first. First things first. When we was getting on the board for the suspension with Easy, yes, we think they didn't do what they supposed to do in that regard, but they still punished them. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think the board is taking these stuff lightly, but at the same time, we just felt there should have been more punishment for what happened with the situation with Easy and Jay,
the deacon.
You know what I mean? So that's the only thing. But other than that, I mean, ain't nothing else you could do about it. What you expect the board to do? Go there and hold everybody harm as they playing? We adults out there. I think
they want us to put mattresses on the sidelines, on the field, so when people fall in.
I take a lot harder hits than that in tackle football, and I was okay. So I mean, again, it's just by chance of what happened. But hey, let's move on. So
but so far I love D.W. Davis though.
Yeah,
D.W. is a good field.
I like it also.
Yeah,
I mean the games. To me, I feel the games went a lot quicker, with exception of the Lions game.
Yeah,
I think all the games were on time, especially because they had the clock out there. So that was key too.
Hornets
so
second half also too.
You get to actually see how the time is running. When they stopping it, when they ain't stopping it. So on and so forth. You know what I mean? Again, baby steps. That's all I could say.
You know what game felt long to Shah? That beating that the Wildcats gave him.
Oh, Lord. We ain't there yet, man. We definitely ain't there yet, man.
I predicted 24. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, well, let's talk about we're going to send a special congratulations out to Kyra, former member of Lady Avengers, champion Lady Avengers. Supposed to be a national championship if Freeport didn't do what they do. Shout out to Freeport, but the refs up there, they swing the Lady Avengers, but I can leave it right there. Congratulations on coming 5th in the Judokan tournament in Chile, representing the Bahamas. earning an IJF ranking. She is now ranked number 80 overall in the category. That's amazing.
good.
Highest ranking for any Bahamian. Bahamian.
Awesome.
The same
Awesome
one who
job.
people say last year, but a ball-headed gal, but look, she's big man. Yeah, that's all.
That's me.
She's big man for real.
She's a bully.
So yeah, man, congrats, Cara. Wish you all the best. I know she said the goal is the Olympics in 2028. We definitely want you to represent us. Continue what you're doing.
Yeah, man. All the best in that.
Let's support her now. Let's support
I
her.
just want to
we
say,
gotta
we
support.
mentioned that on the show and we had where she's trying to get sponsors and people help her to go away. I mean, at the end of the day, again, we got to support our own.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
Don't wait for them to get famous and talk about, oh, I know Buddy Hill. That's how we go. I ain't like. I was doing some time too.
that's all of us, man.
But Buddy Hill walked past one time when I was waking. Buddy's my boy now, boy. Me and him done gone to the club twice. That's how I tell everybody. Yeah, that's my boy. We used to play dominoes right in 8 Mile Rock. I last my been 8 Mile Rock.
But he's a cool guy. Cool guy.
I think I ain't never been 8 Mile Rock, boy. Ain't nothing in 8 Mile Rock though. 8 Mile Rock when you think about it. But anyway, that's a good transition. Straight to the ground. Bahama Flag Football League. So they had 4 games on the slate. You had the Bad Boys 30 against they put up 30 against the Oilers who had 12. Then you had the Tigers lost to the Lady Elites with a score of 21-0. Then you had the Rock Boys. They won 14-6 over the Knights. Then you had the Angels. They beat the Tritons with a score of 7-0. Next week's games, the Angels playing the Overtime Lady Lounge Lady Elites. Then you have the Coca-Cola Knights versus the Tree Link Bad Boys. Then you had the Tigers versus the Tritons. And also you have the Oiler Nation versus Barcode Titans. We just need to get some more stats. Like, I miss Abaco. Abaco used to send a whole write-up and...
Well, this week they were off this week because they had a basketball tournament over here.
Yeah. Shout out to them too, but them boys are deep of the field. Shout out to Kyle and the rest of them boys, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all, boy.
And I think in that round robin basketball, it was the Commonwealth Bank Giants from Nassau playing
the Dudley boys.
The Dudley boys from Freeport.
Yeah, Dudley boys from Freeport.
I mean, going into the half, they were up 20. The Dudley boys from
Nassau
Freeport.
Police, boy.
And they still end up losing the game. Like that was the biggest meltdown I saw. I don't understand. The team was up 20 and going into the locker room arguing, wanting to fight each other.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that killed momentum. But I mean, also,
It would.
you know, Commonwealth Bank Giants known for coming back too. So
Probably start slow.
yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, the still play today was when Kels got posted though.
Right, me when to do it downtown.
Kels tweak his hand me down at one end, try to play defense to do a cock back and dunk him off. Boom! Kels got him a little bit off the field.
Then the Hammy finally gave away after that.
Yeah, so shout out to Kels, speedy recovery too, but congratulations to Commonwealth Bank Giants on that win. Way to keep that title on.
So
man.
those Abaco boys, they play basketball. And
Yeah, they played also.
Like Tricks all the say on, I ain't seen nothing to do except play sports.
Yeah, they was out there in
Very.
full effect, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for
You
the
know-
support still.
Yeah, they bring Carter to my
Yeah,
attention.
I can't do that no more. Thanks.
They brought Carter to my attention. They told me he's an Abaco boy also for the Predators.
Quandre too.
Yeah,
for
they
Red
brought
Dot.
that to my attention. I didn't.
CJ too. They don't claim CJ though.
Yeah.
Which CJ?
Patty
CJ.
Cake.
Patty
Patty
Cake,
Cake.
yeah.
Yeah,
They don't claim him.
from Abaco.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Abaco.
Yeah.
They don't claim him though.
You wouldn't know that.
I didn't.
I wouldn't claim him either though.
He looked good out there Sunday.
Yeah,
We'll get to that.
yeah, on the uniform.
Radio Basque.
Talk.
CJ got a pancake though. But anyway.
Oh, no, you. But anyhow, carry on.
Okay, so next up we will the standings after the first week. I mean the week 6, correct? Week 6?
Come on, why don't go with the scores and the standings?
Okay, I wanted to
You go in reverse.
You go instead. You switch up the thing. Anyway, with Sunday's games, let's get to it. Predators played the Avengers, and the Predators. But I know, right?
Yeah.
26-0.
Yeah.
That's the kind of points they give up on the line. The Lions just give 26-0.
The Predators look like they in sync again. I could give you that. For the
Yeah.
male side, they was the most completed team on the male side this Sunday.
Yeah, and I mean, Winton is back, so only a matter of time for him to get back behind center, or will they make that change?
Never looking good.
Never's always.
I agree,
good,
but I don't think Winton is. I can't even say that because he made a pass for a touchdown.
Yeah, but
he
probably can't be that. He probably won't be that consistent though. That's
to throw the ball.
You throw the ball once or maybe 3 times, but the full game and then you. Yeah, so
I agree. Yeah,
I remember you said something one time ago with Winton also, and I seen it for real. He could pull up a flag.
Yeah, man.
That boy is very good at pulling up a flag.
Yeah. I give him that.
He beat out.
So let me get the stats then. With the stats we had Neville for the Predators. He went 12 for 16, 163 yards and 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Correction, 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Then we had Winton. Winton actually threw the ball at one time, 20 yards and a touchdown. Then we had Rocket. He had a reverse.
Yeah.
1 rush for 18 yards and touchdown. Then, CJ. Get well, bro.
Yeah, he started.
When I came, they told me,
wait,
make sure you mention that. Make sure you mention that.
He started
Untouched.
He started off.
Shout out to Rocket, about like 79. He's still balling. So, again, CJ, 2 rushes for 8 yards. Get well soon, brother.
Yes.
Then you had Nate. Nate actually went 2 catches for 16 yards and a touchdown. You had Pat PJ. To see him, that's the fella who they say is play D2 ball. 2 catches for 59 yards and 2 touchdowns. Then you had Carter, 2 catches for 36 yards. Then you had CJ again, 2 catches for 2 yards. Defensively,
Hold on, wait.
Oh shit!
Carter had a touchdown also.
He had a touchdown also.
That's the one who went through the ball.
Oh, well, I stand corrected. With PJ only had 1. So Carter 3 catches for 36 yards. My apologies.
Yeah, that's the one who went through the ball.
Then CJ 2 catches 2 yards.
I need more stuff.
Oh yeah.
I go wait till I get to that part of the show. Oh boy,
He was Farrier.
No, it wasn't Farrier.
The safety.
It was Ricky. His name is Jordan.
So you remember the dude named just so
He
you
have
could
your
cloud
number.
for the show.
69.
That's why he dead.
You have 69.
Only one good 69. That's why Keisha dead too.
Oh
Wow.
Oh.
Shout out to Keish. But then you had number 59 was his name. He had 1 interceptions. Callie had 2 sacks and Faded had 1 sack. Callie was balling yesterday.
I told Callie you look young again. You look young again.
Hey,
The bread though. Callie say tired.
What's his age? You talking about young again?
Callie and me almost in set. I get Callie but 3 years.
So
we ain't talking my age.
So you old?
We ain't talking
I asked if you old.
Old enough.
Well, you only 33, bro, so Callie 29.
I like that.
So what you talking about? You know what I mean? You making it sound like
said,
you making it sound like he rocket age.
He said, I'm young again. You know? I like to say rocket age.
Come on, man.
Nobody really know rocket age.
But the Avengers side of it, you had MC went 9 for 17 for 106 yards and 1 interception. Rushing wise, you had number 12, 1 rush and 9 yards. David, I think that's who got it, 1 rush for 15 yards. Receiving wise, you had Lexio, 1 catch for 45 yards. Number 24, Cleans, 2 catches for 28 yards. Sal, Matrix friend, 3 catches for 22 yards. Vaz, 1 catch for 9 yards. And defensively wise, number 26 had 1 interception. So
I'd say this much. I had Avengers to beat Predators. I ain't betting on them no more. Unless they playing the Stingrays.
I had the same thing too. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but
I mean, now don't get me wrong. Now it was a controversial call. Well, 2 actually. One, where they got a pick and the dude flag fell off. I didn't think no one touched him.
I think they touched
him. He running back. Right?
I think they touched him.
No, they touch him after. And his flag dropped after.
No.
I telling you, I ain't asking you. I watching. Well, again.
You wasn't there to see that?
No. I wasn't there to see
so, again, this is how I feel about it.
That's why it's the debate now.
So, cool.
Yeah.
Even if they touch him, right? He got the interception on the goal line. Why wait till you realize that he's in within the 5-yard line to get the touchdown? You can blow your whistle and say, no, someone touch him. The dude runs 75 yards. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? If someone to really touch him, you'd call that from he get at least 5 more yards on the play. You wouldn't wait till he get, and then you realize no one can pull his flag.
Who's the ref? Who called it?
I can't remember.
But anyhow, I think you know.
But anyhow, my thing is with that too, right? And like I said, what they should have done is they should have let him finish, go ahead, score a touchdown, then come together and discuss whether someone touch him or not. Mm-hmm. Once you blow the play dead, ain't no more discussion because you can't give him the touchdown no more. Then the second one, they did the same thing when the dude, they thought they thought MC would get sacked, and they blow the whistle.
Yeah, they did that a lot.
And the dude caught the ball and ran for a touchdown.
Oh yeah.
Like you stop being so quick to blow the whistle. You know what I mean? Like just let the play go on, then you discuss it afterwards.
But the ref on that one, he don't blow you whistle. That's old boy from the gym. He don't blow you whistle.
He probably had a cough.
He barely blow whistle. So I wasn't even mad at that. But I mean, to say to the Avengers defense, I know how you all feel. Because I was there. I saw it.
He blew it right down.
Yeah,
I could hear that much.
I saw it.
But I mean, like I say, most times you just gotta let the play go, and then you discuss it afterwards. Once you blow the whistle, that kill everything.
Dog next to me, you hungry? You belly growling?
I thought that's yours, man. You know see what happened.
You see the look he give me like.
It was louder than expected.
That's good. That's good. He get the mic on his stomach, is he?
Hey, but let's talk about the incident that caused the young fella get injured. This is the game right now. We can talk about it now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at the video, like again, I don't even think it was a dirty play. And
I don't think it was dirty. I don't think it was dirty. What is his name? Lexio?
I didn't even call him my name.
No, it's okay. It's okay. He's a clean player.
I don't think it was dirty because me and you was right there when it happened.
I watch it out.
From my view, he was getting blocked by the receiver.
Yes.
Bill. And when he beat Bill because the running back went to the outside, Bill tried to like get a last push. And then
the
running back tried to like brace it and dip his shoulder. So Lexio hugged him to try to protect himself too, and they both fell.
Well, I mean, anyone who know when you go into the ground, you just grab for what you grab for.
Yeah.
And because he's going for the flag, you know what I mean? When he went to go for the flag, you can do it, push him in the back only. That's why it looked like that. I was standing there, and I mean, at the end of the day, it's like at first, initially,
I thought it was
a tackle. I was like, okay, he's tackling now. You understand what I'm saying? But then going back and looking at the video, it was a clean play. I mean, again, only penalty we should be on that play is the penalty about Bill blocking in the back. You understand? But the referee still called the tackling. So I mean, the referee still did their job. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a penalty.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So at the end of the day,
and like what LT said. Lexio, I've been watching him from like 2 years now. Since we podcasted now, I've been like really watching the game more. Because I would just have my headphones in zone out ready for the game or whatever previously. But I've never seen him make a dirty play. And like, trust me, I know the dirty plays. Because I have some dirt in me. I can just put it later, but I've been clean for the most part. So dirty plays, and he's not a dirty player from my view.
I don't see him as a dirty player.
And this is the thing, people complain about it, but from let me see. Be careful I word this. If that would look like a dirty play at that time on the Predators sideline, the Predators would have reacted.
I think so too.
The Predators did not react. Matter of fact, I was the one, me and LT was the one who say,
yes.
Boy, this boy might have a concussion because his head hit the floor. You only take him off because he's running back on the field.
Yeah, well, it didn't look like he got hurt,
Yeah.
To tell the truth, when I look at it, initially I didn't even see when he hit his head.
Now, to me, because I was right in the front, Colin was on my left, I saw his head bounce.
Yeah,
and when he get up to run back to the line, he do a little wiggle.
He hit a cano.
He did a little wiggle. So I went to Neville and Winton, and I was like, check this boy, take him out the game. He might have a concussion.
Yeah.
So they pull him to the side, they talk to him, and the way how he sit down and like how he start moving, I was like, yes, y'all better check him out.
Yeah, you should know that because you was a Dolphin fan too.
Oh, wow.
But
Pat White. We had a few of them.
But I mean, the
make a Pat White reference.
The good part about it is, I mean, they didn't allow him to go back in the game.
Good.
Unlike Haji.
I know it was coming.
You know what I mean? Haji had someone who had a concussion in the first half and then put him in the second half. But he talking about player safety.
See, I strongly believe in player safety now. Me now, at this time now, I strongly see it.
You should always, I mean, so here's what's up. I mean, because through playing sports, I never, don't get me wrong, I don't mind pancaking somebody or stiff arming the ground, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I ain't looking for no injuries.
Yeah.
To injure nobody. Because at the end of the day, it could happen to me or you just, out there. Oh, I still have to go out there next week and play. It could happen to me too. You know what I mean? So I don't ever wish injury on nobody.
You got to go to work tomorrow.
From me back in the day, I was like an aggressive player. So I like the pancake. I like the stiff arms. I like to see the roughness. But now, looking at it off the field, not playing and seeing these stuff happen, and we know we're not getting paid for it, no, I don't like it. I don't like it. So 51, me and him had a conversation from the Predators. I told him I think it was a dirty play that he do, but I understand now where he coming from, and that's pretty good. And that's maturity, but big brother. Let me let you know.
You say he understands what he did wrong.
Yeah, he understands.
I thought you said he understands where he's coming from. Like if he.
No, I understand where he's coming from now, from his point of view. Because I was looking at it my way, and he explained it to me his way.
What his way was?
As in, the player got to lift his head up. Like he ain't forcing the player to look at him. It's a clean hit to him. He's saying. He explained the whole thing.
Sound like he ain't learned from his mistakes, but
I think he learned. He sound like he making some sense.
All right,
so I can't bash you for that no more, big brother.
All right. Got ready to move on to the next game?
LT, the more the show go on, the more your voice getting softer and softer.
Sorry.
Don't forget LT single now. He trying to recruit.
I think if that was the case, I'd put more bass in my voice.
Yeah, no, you get me.
I'd have put more bass in my voice.
Producer all that.
I see him. I got you, big brother.
When he doing the regular talk, let's carry on, man. Let's move on.
Okay, well, with Spectrum Aces, Outer Spaces, Speed Races.
Aces and 5.
Wildcats by 37. So the Aces came. Did they even show up? Anyway, they lost by a score of 37-0. I predicted it. They was not going to score. Remember, Matrix is saying, "Oh, they did good. They scored everything," which they did. I don't even think they even got within they even on their side of the field.
No, they had I think 2 plays that went over 5. 2 plays that went over 5 yards. If I'm mistaken.
No, they had 3.
3.
They had 3. Remember, think I'm giving that one to Sarge. Anyway, we get the stats. So you had Tasha King James. I give you the king. You was king. 12 for 16.
Why
Queen?
King, boy? Why not
Queen?
It's King James, boy.
Queen James.
King James version.
No, that don't sound good.
King James, boy.
Why not Queen?
You can't say Queen
Queen.
James.
Yeah, she could.
But James is a queen.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, she went 12 for 16 for 191 yards and 5 touchdowns. But you see how the constructive criticism, because I wrote it all last season. Now Tasha's the Queen James now.
Yeah.
So shout out to Tasha. Rushing wise, you had Leah, 1 rush for 1 yard, but you didn't even rush the ball. You
For
just
what?
was bombing it.
For what? Shit.
Then you had receiving wise, the GOAT. Donnie is back. 3 catches, 63 yards, 1 touchdown. Aaliyah, 2 catches for 27 yards. Kenya, 2 catches for 28 yards and 2 touchdowns. Lawless, 4 catches for 69 yards and 2 touchdowns. Val, welcome back, Val. 1 catch for 4 yards. Defensively,
Extra point don't count it. If I'll catch a touchdown extra point,
that's an extra
if
point.
I can remember.
Yeah, that's the 1 catch she got, eh?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
That's the
one
1 catch she got. You must see the interception she got when they
I
shoot.
remember the interception.
That was supposed to be a pick 6.
Yeah, that's
too.
what they picked 6.
Yeah.
But defense-wise, Shea had that 4 sacks. Shea was a monster.
That's how on the
Shea
regular.
started the game with on sack.
But I got to give out shout out to Ginger.
Yeah, you told me,
Yeah,
Ginger. She had 1.
I let her sacrifice the whole game so she could do what she had to do.
Yeah.
All I tell her, hey, I need you to get no socks. Just make sure you touch the girl who leak out.
Before she got
Just
it.
make sure I touch her and
That
then she
was
do what she got to do.
Tay is
Yeah.
always like leak out.
Once you touch it, you might not get no sock, but
Do your job.
Yeah.
Just do your job.
So, like I say, the D line had 5 sacks in total.
5 sacks.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Viola the 1 interception and Ginger that speaking what she had a sack. Aces wise, you had Shaw went 5 for 16 for 58 yards and 1 interception. I think she was on that. What the dude name from basketball? White Chocolate. And she was doing no look passes and things. I know this girl.
Closing Isaac.
I can tell you now, she's my early nominee for Goose of the Week on the female category.
Not Mike, baby, man. What do you name?
Jason Williams.
Yeah, Jason Williams.
White Chocolate.
Yeah, White Chocolate.
Rushing wise, Shaw went 3 rushes for 9 yards. Sarge went 3 rushes for 8 yards. Number 5, 2 rushes for no gain. Then Lulu, 1 catch for 21 yards. That was a big catch too. where the girl, the defender, intercepted the ball. She yucked her in the hand and she fell.
Oh yeah.
That was a big catch.
Yeah.
Good catch by Lulu.
If she should have put more. She had one on and she has to take it fierce more so.
Yeah.
Here's what it is.
Then you had number 28. She had one catch for 3 yards. Number 10, one catch for 10 yards. Sarge, one catch for 21 yards, where she had Lee in the spin cycle. Tay, the same girl you're talking about, like the leak out, one catch for 3 yards. I just want to make this little off the topic. I just want to make a plea to the receivers and the running backs for the Aces. Y'all deserve better, boy.
Hold on, say it again.
Which way?
They deserve a quarterback who could actually give them the ball, bro.
So
wow.
Like,
I'll say
I
this.
applaud y'all.
You know,
Go invest in a quarterback.
I'll say this, and I
wow.
On Sharp, only I feel with Sharp biggest problem is she's panicked too quick. And that's why she always throwing off her back foot. And most times if someone get close to her, she close an eye. So if she would just settle in and just trust the line, she'd be much better.
I may be clowning, but I like Shaw as a player. I like as a player. Her personality, like she don't take none personal.
I
guess be clowning. She'd be like, watch what you need to do. I like that.
If she was to take it personal, we'd have been dead.
Yeah, boy.
She's
catch me slipping coming She catch me twice this weekend and say, watch what happened on Sunday. I watched.
People, we see when we get inside the gym was on Sajay.
Yeah. So. Watch what happened on Sunday. We watched. I was not impressed. Mm-hmm. But continue do what you're doing. And that's it. Number 14 had 1 sack. That's it.
14?
Yeah.
I think that's Jade's number. She had about 2 sacks.
All right.
2 sacks?
Yeah.
We gave up 2 sacks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I take them stats, boy.
Where's stat sheet?
Is a run for loss a sack?
Ain't no run for loss. It was sack.
Yeah, you gave them a 14. I see you have 2 sacks for that.
Yeah, it was 2.
Okay.
Y'all give up sacks now. Y'all line that good? Y'all can't give up no sacks?
All
right.
That's what you saying?
Dion, Maggie, and Brunyo. Yeah, I'll see y'all a little later.
Oh, shoot. It on.
No, 2 sacks.
Look at LD calls. LD was a petty dude.
No 2 sacks. No.
Boy.
And let's go to the third game. The third game of the day was the Hornets, the league leading Hornets with a score of the undefeated.
Listen to
Hornets.
me, boy. That was. I don't know, boy. Anyhow, get a start because that was the dumbest way to lose a game.
Oh boy, I know
Yes, boy.
My goose will be coming from this game, but anyway, I can leave it right there.
No.
The Hornets passing wise, KJ was in to replace Easy. You can see KJ ain't healthy. He couldn't even run. He ain't had that athleticism that we used to seeing from him. He went 4 for 12, 78 yards with 2 interceptions. Rushing wise, KJ, like again, 1 rush for 5 yards. Lil Moose, 3 rushes for 21 yards. Receiving wise, you had Lamont, 2 catches for 45 yards. Ray, 1 catch for 30 yards. Defensive wise, number 10, he had 1 sack, the game-winning safety. The only points, 2-0 was the final score. Number 10, nickname Shooter. I don't know what his real name is, but they said I should call him Shooter. I don't know what he's be shooting. Must just play basketball. Passing wise, Jaden went 5 for 11 for the Renegades with 59 yards.
That's it.
Ryan went 3 rushes for 26 yards. Jaden rushed for 2 rushes for 36 yards. Receiving wise, Ryan went 2 catches for 15 yards. Cam is back.
I tell you he's back. He said it.
1 catch for 17 yards. Number 24,
yeah,
1
2
catch.
catches, man.
You had 2?
I sure you had 2 catches.
Okay.
Because one was a hitch.
Sure didn't take that back?
No, one was a hitch in the middle of the field for about 12 yards, and then he had the 17-yard catch you're talking about.
Okay. So that's 2 catches for 29 yards.
Yes.
Then 1 catch for CJ, the tight end, 7 yards. Defensive wise, Jaden he had 2 interceptions, Jaden.
Wow.
So
2.
Yeah. So.
But I don't understand. I feel Renegades should have won that game. You get more stats there before I start.
That's it for this game.
You ain't call on the stats. You call on the stats. Why
It started with Hornet stats.
Okay, sorry. I'm like LT rubbing off.
That's the seat. That's the seat.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But I mean, in the red zone, I think they ran the ball once, went for it 3 times, all passing. Like no way, bro. No way. I mean, and top it off, you still have your. I mean, well, it probably might not be them that they have a quarterback controversy, but at the end of the day, I mean, you don't start 3 different quarterbacks.
AB never started, eh?
Yeah, that's why the first game when he got injured.
Fox, you right.
So you don't start 3 quarterbacks. You went from what's his name, Jaden, to go to CJ, and then come back to Jaden.
Yeah.
So obviously you're trying to figure out which best fit.
Yeah.
One thing ain't never fail, and one thing ain't never change is your O-line, because that same O-line protecting all 3 of the quarterbacks. True. Get him a chance in the red zone. Get him a chance to put it in the end zone. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I mean, at least run the ball twice.
O-line is. I know Corey injured. Who else there?
Again, how much socks on the side?
None.
Okay, now you see what I'm saying? Get him a try. I mean, pass blocking different from run block, but I mean, you got to give him. You got to
running quarterback too. So
well, that too.
Run the ball.
You know, you got to put the ball on.
And
the ground.
Ray ain't no slung either. Ryan ain't no slung either.
So you got
Ryan nice.
Got to give even if you run a toss or a quick flare or something, but you got to get the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get O-line chance to do what they do. I mean, that's just my 2 cents.
Jaden looked good at safety too, though.
Yeah.
So I know
he was safety or linebacker.
He played safety.
He's playing deep.
Plays safety.
Okay. All right.
He had 2 picks at safety too.
All right. Hold on. So the 2 picks, I thought you were saying
he caught 2 picks.
I thought he threw for 2. That's why I look and I was like, okay, what? Yeah. So you got me. Okay. All right.
One in the red zone and the other one.
The second one he's supposed to run back.
Yeah, he tried to run back.
Yeah, he got a lot of yards on that one. Yeah. But let's go to how they win the game, man. But hold on. What do you think I see? This is why we get whoever your CI is, you need to fire them. They giving you bad information. That's the second time.
They're just about to get a promotion.
No, what? And first you say Philly ain't playing.
Yeah, sure.
No, I get that one straight from Phil. That's right.
Then now you tell
that one hurt.
I talk about that too. I say Phil. Let me talk about the Phil situation. Phil say, I never tell LT I played.
Wow.
He said LT was waiting. He food at this store to fry. I was on this store.
Wow.
So while we was waiting from the horse's mouth in my lord's in his presence, I ain't gonna lie about this.
Yeah.
Say he was waiting his food by Trudy's, and I was waiting at this spot food. Say so while he was waiting, we caught a drink, but it ain't like we was on side each other drinking.
See, he ain't want to get caught up in the
Netflix
Netflix
sound
and chill,
now? We caught a drink.
That's what the man say. The man say he ain't never tell you that. Man say he ain't never tell you that. He said he did not say he was not playing.
You know. So
Phil, I know he could. That's why he's saying. That's
Phil,
why.
I can tell you what my mom used to tell me when I was young. The truth ain't in you.
So
you're a liar.
So you're a liar too. So who you believe? You see Ole?
When I was a little boy, I was a liar.
You didn't say it, but we said it.
I'll tell you that. You gotta clear it up, buddy.
Back in the day.
But I mean, so yes, yeah, I still wrong because you tell us, what's his name?
KJ ain't playing.
And I predict that that game would end in a tie. And it would end in a tie if CJ, the tight end, the quarterback, and the future goose of the week didn't.
Strong nominee.
If he made an awesome play. Time expire, and you can get a unsportsmanlike.
Half the distance. Must he end up on the 1 yard line?
Yeah, it was at the one.
The thing it is, they got a safety twice.
Yeah.
Because the first time, Jaden didn't step back. He's on the center, he didn't step back.
Yeah.
So, let me go with this let me say this to their coaches, because I blame you all for this.
For which
not
coach?
Jaden.
Renegades.
Mm-hmm. First things first. Yeah, I know you want to get the ball in his hands. Okay, cool. Get the ball in his hand, throw the ball out, over the receiver head on the outside, out of bounds. Game over. Why are you trying to get him to take a knee? Why? That don't make no sense. Get the ball in his hand from under center. Step back, throw it high over the old receiver head. That one name over. A receiver in the area. It's not intentional grounding. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you trying to get him to take a knee, and then he have to step back and then go forward because he got to come out the end zone. I don't know.
Understandable.
I don't know. Me personally, I mean, I was going back in shotgun. I was going in shotgun, taking the ball, and I throwing it out of bounds.
They don't have quarterback classes, eh?
Matrix is up quarterback classes every Saturday.
You think you bring Shaw?
I want to bring MC back.
Shaw. Shaw.
No, what's your name?
Shooks.
That's Shaw from the Aces.
Yeah. Shooks.
That's the ops.
Oh. But I told the coaches what I think the problem is. And that's why I say it on there. But like I say, she has got to stop throwing off her back foot.
And closing the eyes.
Hmm?
I mean, it look cool when you close your eyes and throw the ball.
But
they got to make that play.
They got to catch it.
All right, well, the next game, we had...
I know next quarterback who do that too, but I ain't going to talk it right now.
Male or female?
I can watch it one more week and then I can say
Male or female? Give us something to go with. That's a male or female team.
I think it's a female. I think he named Keisha.
I call no name.
Yeah, I love you, Keisha. Okay, the next game, we had the Lions defeated the Red Dot with a score of 14-7. The Lions, Marcus passed the ball 6 for 13 for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. Rushing wise, Gucci had 6 rushes for 32 yards. Marcus 1 rush for 8 yards. Receiving wise, Weapon had 3 catches for 77 yards and 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points. Who can mess with Weapon, boy?
Wait.
Like I said, the best kick in the league, looking good as a receiver.
Because the Predator, he missed the field goal, eh?
Yeah.
Get too cocky. Sheesh. Ryan, he had 2 catches.
I tell you, when we pick thing, see what name I call? Keep in mind now, Weapon making these big catches. He ain't only sitting waiting to kick. You imagine now, you catch a 20-something yard pass.
He got a 45 on Sunday.
Yeah. And then you got to go back.
He was gassed. Though. But
then he still kicked the. He still made the. You understand what I'm saying? He still. Where this dude just not.
I did a weapon.
And the referees ice him on the last kick.
Yeah.
And that's why I told him, I was like, weapon, reset, mark again. You understand what I'm saying?
And the thing is too, what just adding on what you're saying, what make it so special for Weapon with his field goals? He dealing with the backup holder.
Yeah, sure.
Think about it.
Remember that, yeah.
You injured, Kenny injured, Ryan holding the ball.
Yeah.
That's...
Yeah. And I can be real. I mean...
They're looking good together, though.
No, it's only in my... So, I can
Them snaps be getting it perfect,
the
too.
The snaps are good, I can be real. But if you look at it, I can be real, bro. All 2 of them, the laces weren't out. Weapon just make make good contact.
I don't think I would have changed it. I'd have let it play out and tell.
Who?
You have to miss 2.
No, sir. Listen to me, bro. Everything. You know what can happen? It can happen when you really need it, and it can be too late. If you know, for example, Matrix don't get no passing yards because all he's do is close the eye and throw the ball. If you don't ever tell me that, you know it can hurt. Yeah, because we've been in you saying, if it broke, don't fix it. But it can happen when you really need it, and then you end up like Eddie.
Winless.
I ain't saying that.
Winless and ringless.
I talking about everything is going perfect for him during the season, the 2 seasons. So they thought it wasn't broken. You know what they do? Go on to the championship game and then get booed up.
Both of them.
2 times.
All right.
Both of them.
2 chains.
All right.
Well, let's finish. You had Steph, man, 1 catch for 5 yards. Ryan, 2 catch for 30 yards. Defensively, Gucci, 2 interceptions. He was playing the center field, big in the center field.
Go ahead when you finish.
Travis had Travez, 1 sack. I refuse to call him on fire. I don't see no fire from him. I don't see no fire from Travez. I intentionally type you as Travez.
Who's that guy?
All right, Hitman, passing wise, Phil went 6 for 16 for 90 yards and 2 interceptions. Phil also rushed for 2 rushes for 36 yards. Marley rushed one rush for 3 yards and a touchdown. Receiving wise, Boogie went one catch for 12 yards, and he stood up Travers like 3 times.
Boogie?
Yeah, boy.
Boogie?
Yeah, boy.
Wow. I probably too
Mr.
big.
Producer, you confirm?
You don't think Boogie got it in there?
I probably too big. Huh?
You don't think Boogie got
With
it
fire?
in
I shouldn't be.
Travers. When I was getting triple team and I played D-line, he had one-on-one.
Yeah.
One-on-one, he was getting stand up by Boogie receiver.
Yeah.
He got Boogie by 100 yards, 100 feet, 100 pounds. 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You Travers. He's my boy, but I can talk about here. All right, receiving wise, Boogie, one catch for 12 yards. Marley, 2 catches for 38 yards. Baseball.
That's when Boogie put me on the ground.
You got pancake?
No, pancake cool.
Oh.
No, man. He do a crossover on me.
Oh, it's 2 of y'all.
Yeah. But, so,
That's when I run
the problem was, Show, the one with the crop top.
Yeah.
Yeah. He ain't got nobody. Yeah. So I playing safety. So when Phil hit Boogie off the line, I was coming down.
Yeah, we had in the third.
And so it was like a slant. So he was coming. He was going this way,
and he cut back.
And when I gone this way to go at him, he cut back.
That one on you.
Yeah. So what happened was,
but technically he juked himself too because he fell too.
That was the second time.
Oh,
that's the second time he juked. Yeah. The first time he catch me good. First time he get me, but again, I mean, I coming down full. I trying to figure out how he gets so open till I realized. Show was on the next side, God in the grass.
Yeah, Show was already on the ground. He ready to put on Show.
No.
He was working on the irrigation system.
Me,
that's what he was doing.
Mr. Producer, we can have to show that video. I tell you, we can have to.
Okay.
It was twins on that'll be the left, and single receiver on the right. Show was on the right side.
But another defender got one
with
receiver.
no defender. The KJ was on the outside guarding who the outside receiver was. And then Show was guarding the slot who was invisible. And my thing, anyway.
Nobody, you right. The invisible receiver was making big plays. That's who double teamed with Boogie to shut down, fired him 2 times.
Yeah, well, that's what happened then.
Yeah.
He was saying it.
They also had Quandre Abaco, number 66. He had a catch for 8 yards. That's the one he plucked it out there to one hand. I know they said the ball was small, but that was a good catch. That was a good catch.
It's a good catch. I give it to him.
That was a good catch. I didn't mention that.
That's the best catch of the Sunday.
That ball, yeah. They need to start using regulation ball, bro.
Yeah, BFFL, Commissioner, we need to start checking these balls, boy.
So, I mean, but that is in the rules. It's in the rules.
The refs need to start enforcing it. Yeah,
right, but that's crazy.
They get it from me, boy.
Bro,
but I'm surprised Phil want to play that small ball, though.
He learned from Honky.
But Phil been playing the big ball this whole year.
Honky been playing that little ball all the time.
Don't do that.
They bring the same stuff.
Don't do that. Phil can't.
Or that same ball stay in the camp.
Well, say that, but don't say he learned from
Honky.
Yeah, Honky got learned from him.
No, did he? Because I almost said
Phil got 3 championships on a natty.
And then come with getting tackle football. Yeah, like don't forget that was our quarterback.
Yeah.
All right. And I talking about we dominate and tackle with that.
That's what I'm saying. Phil's so used to a big ball. I'm surprised as a veteran quarterback he would want to resort to small ball.
But that's why if you look at it too, he have a lot of overthrows too.
True, because that lighter.
It's hard to control anytime you try. But then too, I mean, you did say you get noodle arms, so
yeah,
that probably would happen.
He ain't got no noodle legs though. He shimmy in the whole team.
No, he was slapping people.
So I say this much.
Stiff arming
now,
everybody.
And I told that was a big run on 4th down, right? I'll say this much. We lose containment on that. When I say we, I talking about the Lions. Like there's no way in the world he should have run for all that, right? But like I telling the referees, and I put this one on Radley because I spoke to I asked on the call after Weapon got the that was Avengers, when Weapon got the when Weapon got
the on the right side.
Okay, they say he stiff arm, and when he stiff arm, his arm came down where the flag was, flag garden. So
all that piss off Weapon.
That Monday, I went on the call and I asked about it. So Radley said, the head of referee said that if it's a risk, you don't have to stiff arm. So if you stiff arm and the defender hits your hand down and it goes by the flag and they're trying to deflag you, it's flag garden. Okay, cool. No problem if that's how you say it. Phil did that at least 5 times on the big run. And every time he run, that was happening. Because when he stiff arm, he's trying to put you on the ground. So when he try to do that, it's on going low. So the next person trying to pull the fly don't have a chance. And my thing is, like I say, I mean, you know, the person who called the call on weapon, we ain't call no name either.
Male or female?
Animal.
I was going to put a third category in there, but I say
no, we leave that alone. Yeah. But so I told him, I was like, look here, I know you saw this before because you called it before. So I need you to call it now. I know your eyes waking. You can't. If one person who tell me, everyone else can tell me they ain't know that rule or know about that, but you already called it before. So because you called it before, I need you to call this. You understand what I'm saying? I still ain't got no call for it. But again, I mean, there's no way in the world. You can't even say that because they had they had 2 design runs for Phil too. Yeah. So it is what it is. But again, I had to tell him, like, get your refs. You can't come and tell the team reps that, and then he didn't even tell the referees. So I can't even blame the referees because you ain't informed them that that's what it is. You know what I mean? So I put this one on Radley. That's the hat for Radley.
Okay.
All right. Well, we actually forgot. It was a controversial call with the Hornets and Renegades game also. A lot of people message me and talk about that. But when Lil Moose, he got a penalty and he didn't count a touchdown.
That was the same. That was like the same play would happen with the Lions. No, who it was Predators and Hornets when they catch and he said he hit the ball out.
No. That ain't the same play.
Who it was?
That ain't the same play.
It was just
what happened. The one with the one they called back with Lil Moose.
Moose jumped. Or
yeah.
KJ
What happened is Lil Moose didn't even have to jump. He ran, and right when he was like, as soon as he got it was close. He jumped, so it make it look like he jumped into the end zone. I don't know why he jumped. I don't know, but he ain't even had to. I think that was a party celebration, but because he jumped, he was already in the end zone, you know. But it looked like he jumped into the end zone, so they call it back for jumping.
But he was already in the end zone.
Yeah, but like he just to make one step in the end zone and then he jumped. So it's too close. So to natural eye, it looked like he jumped in the end zone.
You saw the play?
Yeah, we have the video for it.
Yeah, we have the video also.
Okay.
We could
run the thing.
We could pull that up. But that's how it looked. It looked like he jumped into the end zone. So I mean, you can't give the rest for. You can't blame them for that because that's just how it looked. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, I don't even know why he jumped. Good block for the what's his name? The receiver. Who the receiver was out there? But that was some good blocking though. The 1-on-1 blocking. He manned a little bit up. Whoever it was.
I can look at it right now.
But let's go back to the Lions game, though. The Lions game, that was Pancake City, man. So what you think about that?
You mean that boy get pancake?
On what side?
A lot of people is getting pancakes.
Yeah, when CJ and your bestie pancake me, that one?
He ain't pancake you, he pull you.
Oh, but he telling people he pancake me.
Yeah, until we see the video.
Yeah, I just want to clear it up. But hey, I was thinking about that as I was getting dressed to come over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, if you're going against a legend, I'll take any cheap shot I could get.
Wait, who's the legend?
Me, boy. I was a legend.
He's the legend?
I was a legend. I'm Mr. BFF.
You want me to tell you how I know you're the legend?
I'm the GOAT, boy.
Everybody on the bench. LT, you see that? You see that?
That's what I'm saying.
You see that?
That's what I'm saying.
Pancake.
Like think about it. Think about it. When Iverson did a crossover in Jordan, people still remember that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
When Jason Tatum dunked on LeBron, people was talking about that in the playoff. People still talking about that. So it happens, bro.
But I tell him I didn't see the play.
I'm in the school. They pulled me down.
Everybody they were saying you got pancake. By pancake.
I don't even think it was him who pulled you down.
Kareem pulled me down.
But
after I beat the double team, Kareem pulled me by my jersey.
You see?
And then when I fell, Pancake touched me on my back. Yeah. I'd say, but you see, I had him done.
But I ain't gonna lie, because I mean, if you wasn't married, I think he would have tried to marry you. But anyhow, let's carry on.
What about What about Aussie pancake? I see him stiff arming.
Oh, that polite pancake with Aussie say, you take one, you take one.
But your boy, he got a fast boy.
Which one? The one who hit the ground or the one who stumbled?
The one who hit the ground.
Boy.
Yeah, the one who hit the ground, he got a fast boy. I know the one.
Ozzy, all I can say, the gym weekend. The gym weekend. The left hard hit one. Boom.
I did answer where I felicity like, you take that. You take that too. But let's get to this final game, man. You had the Avengers, the Lady Avengers versus the Stingrays. The game was a score of 6-0. The Avengers scored number 10 scored a touchdown. And then the Stingrays got an interception, number 5, Nabi. But that's pretty much all the stats we have because the game was pretty much postponed at halftime and they will conclude on Sunday at 12 p.m. 12 p.m. So, yeah, man, that's all we have to pretty much say about that game. Good to see the lady who got injured last time, the kicker. I can't remember. Yeah. Good to see her walking and doing good. So I'm not sure if she played, but
she played.
She played awesome. She's the big player. She's the kicker, and she's not fast, but she got some hands. She's like another Permy. She got hands. So.
What's going on, boy?
I know. That's what someone can get. Yeah, boy.
I told him you had another guest, boy.
Dog, big time hungry.
I told him you had another guest, boy.
He asked us if that's his stomach again.
I hear in the middle of the air, but I was like, that's me. Dog, so next week you bring in the fruits and the cheese platter? I gotta
bring some.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, make sure.
This ain't gonna wait.
Because you always will bring rum to try get us wet, boy.
So hold on, boy. I don't get wet.
But I surprised you.
I don't get wet. You all probably get wet, but I don't get wet.
Okay, so anyway, so that's it. So next on the agenda, return of suspended players. This could be interesting.
I know a lot of injured players was back too.
But all I can say now is
because the dude from Red Dot, he was in the cast too. He started the season in the cast, but I saw I can't remember his name.
Red Dot. What was the play?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what he played.
For the male side, we had about 4 or 5.
Anyhow, I know. Like I say, Winton back. So I mean,
Winton back, Fiery back.
Yeah,
and he did nothing.
Like you said, would you say? Yeah, Fiery. I think you should take actual week off, but just to make sure, just to make sure.
Yeah. Who, Winton?
No, Fiery.
Oh, Fiery.
Winton looked good that Sunday. No, did he?
Yeah. I mean, you don't think you have to speed?
No, not yet. I have 1 or 2 more practice. He probably would be.
So it wasn't 2 weeks then. Needed more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, I told her that. You should take an extra week.
Fiery could tell me, "Oh man, I just come back. I practicing." I said, "No, boy, you practice. You practice on the practice field.
I heard that.
You wouldn't come practice out there. Nobody could get hurt out there.
No way.
Talking fool.
But
Yorick too.
You're still injured.
He should have
he
taken
need to take.
But I know they needed a QB.
No, but I mean, again, playing QB, you don't have to. It was a foot injury, so he don't have to move as much. So I mean, I guess he better than the backup quarterback. So he just got to hold it down. Then Winton was back. Shit.
Winton should get comeback player of the week. He look good out there. I give that to him.
We used to comeback player of the week.
No, but I just saying if we had it.
I came back too. He's better than me.
But they say they pancake you, but.
Oh wait.
But I am honestly, I'm eager to see. I am really eager to see Khadijah come back, playing for the Hawks. I want to see what she could do.
I think a suspension.
She only got 2 games.
Yeah, so she was out there on Sunday, so a suspension, but it was on bias.
2 games.
Yeah,
because of the holiday and I mean stuff like that. So,
but
what about Lukang? When Lukang come back?
The Mamba free boy.
Mamba
free.
Yeah,
Mamba free and Sean. I want to see them too.
The next girl, Shanique or something else.
That's the girl who got Luke hanged.
Yeah, she
got 3.
She had 1 more game.
Yeah, she got 3 games. Okay.
Yeah, so she had 1 more.
How you could get Luke hanged and you missing that ball?
She swing at the ref. She bully a boy.
Yeah. So I eager to see the return, but it's good to see everybody coming back. So the stock team getting stocked in.
Yeah, because they did look good Sunday. I ain't gonna lie.
They look good.
We ain't play at full force yet.
No, never down play at full force.
Full. And Sean and Tavi wasn't there.
That's what I'm saying. We eager to see how the stock team.
Marshall wasn't there. KK wasn't there. Rudy wasn't there.
I don't think you can get no better than that.
And this boy say he ain't stock. You see all the big names he call?
He can't get no better than that, son.
Then Ty still injured too. Ty still injured.
He ain't injured, bro.
You on your lineman.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Then Ty too. Ty.
But I mean,
she come back where?
You know, would you mean big name as in the spelling of the name? Because more than
you call KK. KK is a beast. Let's be real. Don't even look at that. Next to Dion, KK the second best center in the league, female wise. She better than Patty Cake. She better than Ron.
Let's stay on the female side.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Or are we on the female side?
Wow. But we can mention Ty, or you don't mention that.
Who Ty?
The DN.
What happened now?
I mean, tell her congrats.
Well, you ain't gotta ask me that. That's your mouth.
I remember that's this Matrix, the coach, Matrix, the player, Matrix, the podcast. Okay, well, Matrix, I could just let you know. I want to tell you, player, congratulations for giving birth to their baby girl. Congratulations.
That's good.
Yeah, so hopefully she can come back. So
congratulations, Ty.
Glad that y'all both are safe. So
come back. So
the stock gets stocker.
Yeah.
So
we can show what a stock team look like.
Boy, so when Ty come back, I mean, what a sex. So
you think she could bounce back fast like that?
Yeah, boy.
Boy.
Yeah, Ty them built in the machine. Who that is? Who?
Your favorite player?
Who?
Female favorite.
Donnie?
Yeah.
Donnie?
No, all them on the Wildcats do that. Everyone.
She bounced back fast.
All them do that.
Jackie bounced back fast too.
Leah, all them do that. I tell you.
Leah bounced back?
Yeah, boy.
Oh, God. She ain't even bouncing.
All I can say is during that game, when she gave that big play, I wasn't going to say, take her off now. When I ran down there, she took it off.
Mama bounced back too.
Yeah. I mean,
look
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said all of them like that.
She come back. Sorry, Miguel. She come back thick and she was balling still.
Sorry for what?
I don't want to feel like I say she come back thick and she was balling still.
So what's wrong with that?
Some people feel offended.
Yeah.
Continue.
So why you lady come out there to show she there? Let her wear a non-dress or something.
What you get to wear?
If you don't want to see a woman take, then let her wear a dress or stay inside. That would be a trophy.
All right, understandable.
You understand what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Anyway, predictions. All right, the first game will be the. But hold on, we ain't give the standings, man. We ain't get the standings, man. So right now, you was the one who put it above the thing, but I can leave that. So you have the Cuba Libre Hornets. They leading the league with a winning record of 5 wins, 0 losses, 1 tie. You have the Bamboo Shack Predators with 4 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. You have the Nose Hodley Lions with 4 wins, 2 losses. You have the the Renegades with a record of 2 wins, 3 losses, and 1 draw. Avengers 1 win.
What Renegades is, sorry?
Renegades are 2, 3, and 1.
2, 3. Who do the names they beat again?
They beat the Avengers and Red Dot.
Okay.
And
I thought they beat Red Dot twice.
Anytime you're looking for somebody with a win, just look at Red Dot.
Yeah, facts. Then you had the Avengers are 1-4-1, 1 win, 4 losses, and 1 tie. Is it time to let Snoop cook? Snoop done burn the kitchen now.
Snoop in play.
But I'm just interceptions he throw. The first 3 drives he throw interception,
The first 3?
Yeah.
Boy, shout out to our start keeper, but he did a horrible job this weekend. But I appreciate you. He's a boy, but Lord.
At least you give us something.
We looking for him. Anybody who wish to assist on the center, please hit us up. We would definitely appreciate you. All right?
Yeah.
The Sherwin-Williams Red Dot, 0 wins. No votes.
No votes. Poland Division number 1, no votes.
With 6 losses, 0 ties.
But on any y'all can do now score. I give y'all that.
Well, they score. They still have the lowest score total. They have 25 points scored, and they gave up 71. So, Interesting. Yeah. Anyway, the Global Sun Wildcats, they are 5-0-0, 5-0 losses, 0 ties. You have the Hawks, they are 3-1-0. You have the Avengers, they are.
Excuse me. You know, if you no tie involved, you just say 3-1, 5-0.
Yeah, but I just wanted to read it. Why can't I read it? You don't like the sound of my voice?
Nobody.
I just thought about it too, but you only give us 6 points. The only team with score on y'all was the Spectrum Aces, but outer space of speed races. Wildcats with 37.
So when you finish that, I can tell you a little joke.
Okay, the Avengers are 2-2 with I don't know what to call it. They can continue the game.
Yeah,
to be continued.
Female?
The Avengers.
Yeah.
Then the Spectrum Aces, they are 1-4, and they have a Shah. The Tropical Gyro Stingrays are 0-4 and a pending loss. So,
wait, what?
So that's a forfeit.
No, they can play, but I say the pending loss. Yeah. So they could come, but truth be told, unless they somehow fuse with the Wildcats, like how they doing Dragon Ball Z. Avengers by 12.
But so the young lady who bet against the Wildcats, who's played for the Aces, I mean, she said the reason why she thought they would have beat us because we only beat them by 6 points. So I say, what you mean we only beat you by 6 points? She say, we only scored 6 points on them the first time. So I say, if we score 6 points on y'all the first time, and y'all score on every team,
y'all should beat every team.
No, think about this now. If we score 6 points and y'all score on every team, and we beat y'all by 6, I mean the score is 6-0, right? So when y'all score on every team, you know that can't be the score.
But your math wasn't mathing, bro.
The score 26-6. See, but she was so caught up on the fact that they scored, and they celebrate like they win. She
that was a big game though when they scored though.
That was a big play.
Game?
No, that's a big play. That was
a big game, bro.
They were celebrating.
They were celebrating, but that's a big.
But it's so funny. Someone on the sideline asked me, say, "What the score is? They win 8." I said, "No, they scored." And they came on like that. I was like,
the Wildcats.
"Yeah."
They remember that. To them, that was a big game.
But anyway, I wish more teams would bet like that so I could use that as motivation.
Okay, so predictions. Lions versus Hornets. You go first?
It's easy back.
Lions.
Easy's not
regardless. Back. Lions. I ain't doing that garbage no more. We wearing no pink shirt. No, frick that. Lions.
I say Lions by a score of 21-0.
Oh wow. Well,
that boy back. Cohen could be back too.
H.J. back, Cohen back.
Gucci look good in the backfield. Playing safety look good, playing center field.
He always look good in safety though.
Smiley should be back.
Smiley, yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
Cohen.
I get
H.J. Smiley.
I get Lions because we haven't even been missing no kicks. I say 21-6.
You think they give the score?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. You think KJ get the ball to score on his offense, on his defense?
Huh?
You think KJ could be able to throw this ball on his defense? Marty back too?
Yeah, but you gotta look at the end of the day. We playing for the long haul. I sure we can put rookies in if we get up too much.
Understandable.
But I mean, hey, at any given Sunday, I say 21-6.
All right.
So what I wanted to say too. We spoke about Gucci 2 interceptions, right? You realize that's the only balls they really went deep on. When I was in the game, playing one hand, why do you think they didn't even try me? Why you can try someone with 2 hands?
What you doing in the back there, though?
No.
You don't respect these boys at all.
No.
We were short though. We were short.
We were short, bad.
Gucci had to play. Gucci had to play running. He had to play running back. And he had no backup.
So I had to give him a break.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Now at the end of the day,
I thought that's some disrespectful stuff.
Me personally, yeah, but it ain't disrespectful because they ain't try me. They tried Gucci.
And you see what happened?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is why I try to do with 2 hands and they ain't try me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Some cold stuff, though. I still think it's disrespect.
But then even the last play, I mean, they fall for we want them to fall for. We leave Mali open, everyone drop back, and they hit Mali with the thing. I mean...
I was low-key scared, though, because Mali will get the powder.
Oh, no, I tackling him. They's not to show me their 9 on the goal line better than our 9.
Cleanly.
I was tackling him. clean or unclean, whatever. He used to play tackle, and I used to play tackle. So he know.
Yeah.
What I try and pull flag for and I miss? No, sir, he's getting tackled. No, but
I was begging for KJ to stay on Mali.
No, but then when they put him in the backfield, we couldn't do that no more.
Besides when he's a running back. Anytime he come out as a slot,
but
wide,
KJ,
I want KJ on him all day.
Being in pass a part of the show. Let's go. Let's go. Aces versus Hawks.
You want me to go first or you go first?
You go first. You go first because I know what I'm saying, boy.
Okay. Spectrum Aces. Stolen Bases. Hairy Faces. Hawks by 30.
I hope the Hawks get beat. I want the Aces to win. Not because I say they're my favorite team.
Not gonna happen.
I just feel some type of way towards y'all now.
Not gonna happen.
I want y'all to get beat.
Khadijah back. Khadijah get wrecked.
I want y'all to get beat.
Khadijah back. Have it getting wrecked. I feel it.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but I want y'all to get beat.
How much we scored? 37.
37. I think they're so focused on the Wildcats. The Aces.
I say 28-0 Hawks.
Okay.
Aces can score now.
No,
I don't think so, bro.
I don't see that happening, bro.
Khadijah playing with. I think Khadijah might have 5 sacks this game.
I don't think that. I don't see that happening.
What, Khadijah having 5 sacks?
Now you're talking about
them scoring.
Yeah, them scoring. I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening. Predators versus Red Dot. Oh Lord.
You go first? I'll go first then. I say Predators beating Red Dot with a score of 14-7.
14-7?
I just like how you put up points now for Red Dot. I give a Predators also.
I mean, I take the money line from Red Dot. I've been doing it the past, 3 weeks? 2 weeks, because I'm bad against them with us. And they let me down. One of their players tell me don't give up on them. I ain't give up yet until they play one of them female team.
Yeah, when they play Stingrays, they have a chance.
When they played Red Dot, what the score was when Red Dot beat Avengers beat Red Dot? What was the score?
I ain't too sure.
Which week that was?
That's before they signed Phil, I'm guessing.
Oh,
they
I mean,
score,
no.
Before
They didn't score. I think they got beat by one score. I think it was like 7 or 6.
Just know Red Dot at 0. If Phil was in there,
but I go.
That's automatic.
I go on Predators. I think Predators in their bag right now. So I can say Predators. Whoa. I say 26-0.
Okay.
26-0.
I think so, but that's your opinion.
Yeah, I give it that.
You can't take that from him.
Trying to look for.
I mean, you have 2 opinions over there.
Trying to look for your boy.
You talking and your stomach talking.
Yeah,
so you got 2 opinions over there.
I try to he to say something. I trying to see how much flags. Wow. I trying to see how much flags your boy pulled.
Which one? Who?
What the guy name? Chandler. Chandler had 1 flag pull.
1, yeah.
And I'm the best flag pull in the league.
He did look bad this week though.
Because he's going against his superior line.
That's why I think Chandler. And I see you dropping back in coverage now. Like you trying to don't.
He know who started the GoFundMe for him. He know who started it.
I like you. I had you on my All-Star team, but don't run, man. Don't do that.
That's another thing.
Don't run.
So initially he used to play linebacker, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know.
So I mean, Shooks. Then now you see who he had garden weapon.
If you play in the D
why did weapon really
They had
one rookie boy who looked like
Did you ever get
like
checked?
Play
safety. I know you mean it with the dirty looking locks.
Oh Lord.
Hold on, what?
Let's move on.
What you say? No, what you say?
You ever get checked back? The dude ain't came there.
No, he ain't around no more. I had career asked me with 2 of the wars. I was looking for you, but you done gone. You done leave.
Ask LT know the boys.
LT ain't no, you show me.
I don't even know the dude.
I tell you.
But you should have let LT Kareem Axel do the boys. He'd point him over him.
This nigga like
LT wasn't there. LT was the way.
So tropsy, but you tropsy, but you.
You know LT is right with all Durage.
But
tropsy, man.
Wait, let's go on. Move on.
Okay, well the next game we have will be the Lady Avengers versus the Wildcats. Boy. You go first?
Wildcats.
When the score?
I've
No
got
score.
another puzzle.
But Danny's
you.
back. I see 30-0.
You see all the other players come back too?
6, 7, 14, 20.
Yeah, everyone back.
Yeah, they gonna win that one,
I
man.
think
Who?
I'd say 30.
Us?
Yeah, Wildcats.
I'll
So
say
let me ask you a
30-0.
question. If all the players were back and we playing with the same players we had last week with all the missing
It
players,
wouldn't have changed nothing.
so why you ask that question?
I just saying all the players, but I just
KK coming back
I
too?
thought no, she wouldn't.
But
But I thought you was going to call for the score.
You know your team is like Thanos with all the rings, boy.
I thought you was going to call score.
Do you know your team is like
ask that.
Thanos with all the
Anyhow,
rings?
I
You
anyhow,
realize that?
Anyhow, I say
Fuck.
what score you call, boy?
I say 30-0.
Whoa. No, sir. I ain't gonna put Avengers under the bus like that. No, sir.
Bro.
I say 21-14. I say 21-14.
What?
I think Avengers could score 14 points. Yeah.
They can score 14 on
Yes,
who?
Yes, sir.
Boy, LT, you want to make another? Well, we ain't gonna make no bet. We ain't gonna make no bet.
I ain't making no bet.
I can tell you, I look in this camp, but
You keep drinking, I'm gonna be
14
too drunk.
points. Well, but you got the dude didn't say they can score.
Dog
Dude would say
Dog would be
14.
extra drunk before the show over. I see what Trick say, but he'd be wet. He'd be wet.
14, bro? You serious?
14 on who?
Lord, everybody see.
I believe in Avengers. I feel like they can put up some points.
Hey,
I apologize.
hey,
14 on who?
Bro.
I believe in their defense, boy. I believe in Avengers defense.
Wait, let me show.
So you telling me the defense is score then?
Yeah,
Who can score the 14 points?
Yo could score a touchdown,
Which she's play?
Safety.
safety, and she's
And you telling me we can give up 2 pick six?
no one.
You get one pick six.
Yeah,
Bro.
and probably a kick
Bro, hold
return.
on.
Speedy,
Hold on.
you see Speedy did Sunday gone?
I see what she do Sunday though.
Yeah, she
on.
good. She
Who
good.
they played against?
But don't bring this shit back in the studio no more.
That's so much wrong. with it.
Yeah,
Wait.
this get you talking out your head.
Wait, hold on, my valid point, Tricks. Hold on, let me talk. Can I one
Go
time?
ahead, go
Mr.
ahead.
Producer, tell him shut up for me. You didn't have Donnie, which when you first game of the season. You didn't have Val. Who else wasn't there? Ty wasn't there. A lot of people wasn't there. And they beat them 21-0, brother. And that's what Tasha just learned the playbook. Come on, bro. LT, you want something.
It's any given Sunday, bro.
It's any given Sunday, but like they say on
Not this Sunday.
On the football game,
We can
it's
see.
not about X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes.
We can see.
Bro,
Boss.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah, I see that.
I'll
I ain't gonna
say this much. Let me
Yeah, that's-
before I get my prediction right. And you make me don't even want to predict this no more. But anyhow, they played Stingrays just gone, right? Listen good. They played Stingrays. The first half, the score was 6-0. How much time their offense touched the ball?
Which side?
Avengers.
I don't know, 2-3 times.
And they score once on Stingrays and touching the ball 3 times, and they can put a 14 on us?
Yeah, the defense allowed them to touch the ball 3 times.
Yeah, but the offense ain't.
And I understand that. I'm not saying the offense is going to do something.
But I like the Avengers.
Hold on. So let me. So
I like
again, I
the
can
Avengers,
ask you.
but Lord knows.
I can ask you this one more time. And this ain't no disrespect to the Avengers, but just the simple fact that you thinking their defense and put up 14 on us.
Not just defense. It could be special teams. It could be one from offense, one from defense, one from special team. That could go either way.
So they can score 14.
Listen, I sticking with that.
Okay.
Y'all ain't get me to change my mind.
Now you change it. You put
I
bass in your
talking
voice
loud
now.
now. Yes.
I get.
That's sick.
Brittany, y'all back this up now. Don't make me look like no fool out there. Y'all, let's go.
But I know who the single man trying to get on Avengers.
No. Let's not do that.
I say.
Let's not do that.
I say. Wildcats. Wow. Put it like this.
By 7.
No, Wildcats and win.
By
Why you don't
7.
bet on it? Why you don't bet, man?
Wildcats by 7.
No slapping up. Bet.
No way. Ain't gonna be
Bet.
doing that.
By 7, man.
Bet.
By 7.
What y'all bet?
What you want to bet?
I'll never bet you again.
My dog was like this.
I say I ain't putting no score on it, man. Wildcats and win.
Okay.
I like the Avengers, but wait,
And we
The Avengers have good defense, though.
that's a juggernaut.
That's good,
And
bro.
you see the
That's
offense?
cool. That's cool, though.
You see what Tasha just did?
That's
Tasha
cool,
getting
bro.
used to this offense now, bro.
But
Tasha, boy, even the rookie Aaliyah balling, bro. She made, you see them,
Leo?
The running back number 2, I think.
I thought you said Leo.
Aaliyah. Who?
I write that name down.
Sheesh.
This boy.
Anyway,
I mean, I ain't worried the fact that he say they would
it could be close.
But I'd rather you say they would win than for you to say they can score 14. Yes, boy.
But your defense that good? Your stock team that good? That's what you saying?
See, let me show you the problem.
Your stock team that good,
the problem is, boy.
It's a glitch in the system, you know.
Before that happened, my offense to keep the ball too long before that happened.
I just want to change my pick.
Too late. We're going to the next one.
No, I mean in that. I talking about for championship.
Who you say was going to the championship?
Avengers and
Hawks.
Wildcats. Hawks ain't in my book no more.
Was he on? Was he Vingo? I should have on?
Everything good with me. I ain't got the flu or nothing. No fever, nothing.
You drunk? That's what it is.
I just would hear what Hawks was saying under the tent. I don't like that. So I against you all now. I want you all to know I against you all now.
But it is what it is.
Even some of my favorite players play with you all. I still against
that was the longest prediction ever, mate. That's like
this boy say
hold on. They doing odd and drops again this weekend.
I know. Fleemon.
Anyway, the next game, the Renegades versus the Avengers. This should be a close one. What you think?
The Avengers.
I said the Renegades win with a score of...
What happened?
I said Avengers win with the Renegades win with a score of 12-7.
I hear it, but I wasn't sure. I swear to God, I wasn't sure. But I hear it, but I wasn't sure.
This dude bring a point to the gas.
I hear it, but I wasn't sure. Wait, no.
Boy, anyway, man, y'all embarrassing me. You done say you bringing the wine and cheese next week. You can be cocktailing.
You guys straight to the refrigerator.
Wait. Get a piece of napkin.
I hear it, but I wasn't sure that's what it was. And then you look at me.
Man, let's go, man. Renegades versus the Avengers, man. Let's go.
Oh, man.
I don't say Avengers.
I say Renegades score 12-7.
I get Renegades. Renegades, wait. I get Renegades.
Would you get, buddy?
I get Renegades 6-0.
He might go for the Avengers.
Let's go on.
All right, well, this upcoming Sunday is May 4th. It'll be Hat Day. Everybody wears a fun or silly hat. So I should fit right in with this.
You like these type of stuff.
Yeah.
What is this? King Donnie say Renegades 18-6.
King Donnie.
That's I think that's Donnie used to play with
Walksy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my boy. Shout out, dog, if that's you. I know.
Yeah, I think that's him.
All right. Well, we have Sand Wars coming up. The Youth Sand Wars be May 3rd, this upcoming Saturday at the Beach Soccer Stadium by the bridge. It's free for team registration, so we invite everybody to actually reach out to them and actually try to get a team on it.
Yeah.
It starts at 8 a.m., so y'all reach out to, what the numbers is? I can't see this properly. 462-6973. 462-6973. Last time I spoke to him, he was telling me a lot of schools still trying to get on board, so.
I know last year they had a good turnout, so. Yeah.
Okay, so get to the next part. Referee ratings.
Oh, man.
First,
What you got, LT?
You separated now, Demon
You
and the referee. The referee.
Hold on, wait. Y'all go ahead.
The referee for me, they get a D+.
They get a D+ for real?
Yeah. Just one or two bad call on their side. I ain't gonna lie. No.
Well,
go ahead.
Well, I know for me, I will give the referees I would give them collectively a B minus. I'll give them a B minus. They wasn't as bad as like I had no
this
expectation.
With Damien in it? Or
Yeah, that's with Damien. Damien.
No.
Damien and yeah, Jim Boy, bring it down to B minus.
No, see, that's why. No, see, then give them the A then.
No.
Take Damien out of it.
No, Damien wasn't too bad.
He's horrible again, but
He wasn't too bad. But then you watch more games than me.
he dropped right back in this.
No, he ain't as bad as he once was, bro. With Tom and West being back, I feel like they was able to do more stuff and help better train. But I get my grade is B minus.
I ain't trying to change
Damien, I give Damien a C minus.
I give Damien a G.
But your boy, your workout, your gym buddy.
I had Matfit. Nah, I ain't there no more.
Yeah, he
I don't see him no more.
He get an E. He gets an E from me. So
because he blew the whistle.
Make sure what your ratings is.
Because he blew the whistle. Wait. Why?
He made a couple bad calls, boy, like big calls.
Just the whistle one I saw.
You know what I'm saying? He throw flag, then it'd be like, he throwing flag, letting people score. Then the right head was like, so why you ain't let me know that you throw the flag? Oh, I threw the flag and I told you. So why I'm blowing whistle? Oh, I couldn't pull in my pocket in time. Or some fortune, I think.
You know the show cost that?
What? Who's the show?
And the center?
Well, because him being scared to blow whistle now. Well, you need to leave then.
He can't stand on that. What's on here?
Dog doing.
What's going on here?
Dog doing what he doing. You made them to give you ratings.
My bad, man. Y'all coming for me.
5 minutes later.
The referee. So the referees, I think they did a good job. And I ain't gonna lie with Roddy being there, Tom and Wes, they really did a good job.
That's what I'm saying.
We know that's now.
Yeah. Now, so I'll give them a B.
All right.
B.
I'll give him a B minus.
Damien, I'll give him a C plus.
See what I'm saying? He was bad, but he was not as bad as he normally be.
So
that's my whole thing.
I had to go just now because I had to find the little man who was talking and called my belly.
Pun.
You do it, bring it forward.
Yeah, I had to find it. It had been someone else inside him, man.
Bring it properly, okay, cold world, eh? So you give Damien a C plus, but overall they get a B plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. MVP and Goose of the Week.
Male side or female side?
Let's do female first.
MVP. Oh, shoot.
MVP?
It's a three-way. I don't know.
Yeah, but this close.
For me.
But you call me Lioness Nair, say that look at your twin. Oh man,
the people got jokes. I love it.
Let's go.
For me, between Shay, Tasha, they're all on one team. Let me clear this up. Shay, Tasha.
But only one game really played.
Yeah. Shay, Tasha, they fighting. I don't. Shay, Tasha, and the running back named Kenya. So I can go. I can with Shay, boy. I play defense.
All right.
I like Shay stats.
4 socks, okay.
Mm-hmm. She look good.
She would have been mine too, but like we've been saying, like give you flowers, give you dirt. Tasha got my MVP, boy. Yeah. 5 touchdowns. She had a command of the offense. I mean, she has so much weapons, but I like the fact she can control her weapons and she evenly distributing the ball, bro. Like,
so
problems.
I agree with you because
who you agree with, me or him?
You. Okay. I give it to Tasha. 5 touchdowns. She we scored every time the offense touched the ball, and all our passing touchdowns. Can't get a better passer rating than that.
All right, question. Just don't take away from Kenya. How long Kenya been playing the game?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
Mr. Producer, you know how long? I mean, use the information.
I don't even know. Jesus.
Well,
I don't
5
even know
years. More than 5 years, okay.
I like a gameplay, and on the field, off the field, I like how she's controlled everybody. Well, I don't know if y'all see the run where she had when she was telling people block this one
on a punt return touchdown she got.
Blocked that
That's
one.
another thing. She had 2 touchdowns. I forgot to mention the punt return touchdown she had.
That was amazing.
So she had 3 touchdowns.
I was on the sideline. I hear her calling names. Hit this one.
She's a patient runner.
Yeah,
she's a patient runner. You know what I mean?
Who was Le'Veon Belly? Who was like a patient runner?
Yeah,
bro. Like
that's her. She always been on the blocks before she actually
wait, and she just let them block and just lead the way.
But you know,
that was pretty.
But you know what it is too. Like my honorable mention. I know we don't show the line no love, but I gotta give Dion a credit too, boy.
Always
the center.
Always.
She missed against that was the Aces. That was the Stingrays.
Stingrays, yeah.
And she missed it, and like the offense was, I don't want to say it's crumbling, but it was a little shaky. She came in and she just solidified that, bro. Real leader.
I mean, that's one of the reasons why she's the captain on the team.
I got a shout out, bro.
I mean, even with controlling the offense, Tasha isn't in command of the offense, but believe it or not, they would listen to Dion more than they would listen to Tasha, because she's more of a silent leader. So they know whenever she speaks, then hey.
It happens, yeah.
You know what I mean? So Tasha more of a every play I can tell you what I need you to do kind of thing. So sometimes they tend to shy off from listening to Tasha over. But yeah, man, you always got to give her, especially, I mean, she really has bad players. And if she has a bad play, like how Coleman is, you can't catch him with the same play twice. So I ain't say she don't get beat, but you can't come with that same trick again.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? She's learned from her mistakes, Greg. But, yeah, there you go. Tasha.
MVP of the week.
Yeah.
All right. Of the week. When it comes to my goose, I ain't see no female who really look like no goose, but a female.
Hold on. We ain't say who looked like a goose.
No, who did some goose stuff, bro, to get the goose of the week on them 2 teams. So let me tell you who get my goose? The medic.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody was injured on the field. And they called medic. The medic run to the sideline. Who injured?
She got
over there. She can't come to me. I said, what? What?
Wait, Anthony say what? Like, what?
I said, you're the medic. Go to her. She's like, they can't come to me. I was like, no, you get the goose of the week, medic.
Okay. My goose of the week. When all else fails, blame Shaw, bro. Shaw's my goose of the week. I can lie. When all else fails. I'm just saying.
God damn.
So, you finished what you saying? Because I knew you wanted.
Yeah, that's it.
Ox. But my goose of the week goes out to the lady who bet against the Aces, and she gets sauce up. The first touchdown was on her.
That's the one where them two interceptions against the Stingrays.
Yes.
And she really compared the Stingrays offense to the Wildcats offense. Oh, wow.
She got sauced up.
She okay though.
Lundy.
She's a good player though.
How much flag she got?
She's an okay player.
All right, yeah. Let me fix that.
You can say
let me fix that. Let me fix that. She's an okay player.
You got to watch it like this. She's an okay player when she playing
okay teams.
Yeah, no, not when you playing good teams.
Yeah.
She is a good player.
She had 2 flag pulls. No number she's where?
I can't remember.
26. 26.
That was one thing we was talking about, but I know.
If she's at 26, she named Jalisa.
She's a Lundy. 2
flag pulls. Okay. How much touchdown? Was give up 5 of them a dime. So
she's getting sauce right up. But anyhow.
All right, let's go. Male side.
Male side. You go Goose for his MVP.
MVP, right?
Who your MVP?
All right, once again, there's a tie between Treat. Now I can pick one. Go to the Treat. Starting with Gucci with the 2 interceptions. Justin. That's what he named. What the guy named from the QB who's played safety again from Renegades?
Jaden, boy. Mother freeze, boy.
I bat on him sometimes.
Yeah, because you last week it was softball.
Yeah.
We thought it was baseball, but you mean soccer.
Soccer player. Yeah. Jaden and no, frick that. The third player who I was going to put in there is Carter. I can give it to him. He scored both ways. Yeah. He scored both ways. I can give it to him.
You got an pick six?
Yeah. I like how he played. And Stingrays, your brother. That's what they call Stingrays from Abaco. Abaco Stingrays?
I know, boy.
Yeah, they brought that to my attention. Saying he's a Abaco boy. but he played. He Moss. I ain't gonna say it.
Okay.
I go wait.
I'm a touchdown, never throw.
Never throw for 3 and an interception.
Okay.
My MVP is Weapon, boy. MVP is Weapon. 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points with 80 yards receiving. It's my MVP. Simple.
Donkey of the week.
Tricks, you want to give me MVP?
Yeah, you didn't say Neville.
Never?
Oh, I say never.
I thought you said Neville. Oh, go ahead.
I didn't know your boy. He scored on both sides of the board, but that's also in a blowout game. Weapon.
And I think he had like three.
Score was tied, and I think only like maybe 3 minutes to go. And again, Weapon come through again. Game in a touchdown
and the extra point
to make sure.
Yeah.
So he missed it last time, but yeah, I go with Weapon this time. Yeah, I can't go around that.
Weapon is really good though. I give it to him.
But I try to figure what's happening with CJ. He missing not CJ. What the fella name from the Predators?
CJ.
The kicker.
CJ.
You name CJ too?
Yeah.
Why? How you missing all these kicks now?
Yeah,
like,
Kelly tell me CJ better than Weapon.
He get a piece of leg and
he ain't for old time's sake. He going for name.
I just want to say.
He going for name.
If you talking this season.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to explain to him.
What's happening?
Weapon is the best by far.
I try to explain that to him.
Best by far. Now, I mean, if you're talking about overall, I'll give it to him.
I know CJ overall would have.
If you're talking about this season,
Weapon, I give him the stats and all.
Yeah, Weapon balling.
When it comes to, he missed 2 now.
He
missed a field goal just Sunday going.
That was like 40 yards.
Yeah, but he missed 2 in total. 2 kickers.
Okay.
2 kicks.
2 kicks.
Say kicks.
He missed 2 kicks.
They do kicks.
I got that.
I give him that.
But the boy 16 kicks. 16. The boy look good.
Okay.
Goose of the week.
My goose, the dude who got roasted from the Avengers, 69. Jordan,
just make them
the
Ricky
look bad, bro. He look bad, bro. I mean, I know he's a Ricky. You grow in. He's wearing all white.
But you on the field.
But you look bad, bro.
You on the field.
You look bad, and I I blame him. Fari.
2 weeks ago, y'all.
Fari, I blame you. I blame you.
I asked Fari Clay himself. He said, I wasn't me. I was a rookie, but we get burned.
Yeah.
He cleared it up quick.
You see when Carter Moss him, boy, like he catch the ball over his head, stick the ball in front of him, and then pull it back. Like you weren't even trying to get the ball.
He didn't do AB though.
No, he didn't do AB though.
AB on the sideline. Then take it back. That still is the best player of the year.
That boy, he had beat bad all Sunday, Dread. God damn. Sorry. Oh man. Jordan, you got bad.
My goose of the week, another CJ. CJ tight end dude for the Renegades. You made
the tight end, the quarterback.
You made a great on 4th down. You made a great play on the goal line, like 4 yards. Then you proceed to stand over the dude and taunt him, costing y'all on sports like conduct, putting y'all in the end zone to cost the game, losing safety. With 4 seconds left in the game,
I understand.
You was my goose of the week, bro.
I agree. I go with that
goose of the week. He cost that, so I believe coach.
I go with that too. I mean, especially against
that was a big game.
Team.
That was a big game for them.
You understand what I'm saying?
Game you could have win.
Yeah, that's a game they could have win. You know what I mean? Take it, go into overtime. You know what I mean? Like he stood over him and he mouthed him. But
in front of the ref. That's the thing.
But the thing is, he made 2 good plays. Because the play before that, he logged on tight end. Who you talk, but so good.
But my tight end look bad this week, bro.
Oh.
He drink, he cool. That's another thing.
I ain't gonna lie. All the players who I talk on, all y'all disappoint me, bro. Who I put on my all-star team. Besides, even KJ, bro.
Ray get mad at me. Say,
all y'all disappoint me.
How come me name them receivers over him? I say Ray. I tell him, I say, you doing this against dad team.
Ray ain't do nothing this week. Ray, you ain't do nothing this week.
He say, why I put Kenny to produce 88 season over him? I say, because you ain't fast like Kenny. Kenny get spread the field.
Yeah, all y'all make me look bad.
And I say, you did what? 1 year? You ain't really make no big
The O-line from Avengers, you get beat up.
You was talking about him, and I tell you.
You get beat up this week. And I like how you admit that.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, go ahead.
You get beat.
I carried him and sauced him up, though.
But I mean, again, that's why I tell you. Yeah, that tight end had, You know what you went off of?
He dropped so much
you
ball.
went off of what happened that week.
No.
That's how you get caught up.
That boy, he can catch ball, but he can put. No, did he?
Bro,
he can pull it in.
only listen to me good. And you listen to me. I ain't asking.
I ain't changing my pick from him.
No, you ain't got to change
one
your
person
bet.
I might change out of that.
2. I can name 2 right now, or 2 on one team. But my thing is, I mean, this ain't to change your thing up. This I know you went off of that one game, and he don't run routes to get open. You know, when it's a broken play, that's how he's get open. When everyone done clear out, he leaks out and then he get open there because everyone done clear out. That's how come he's get so much yards off it. I talk about Marty them who they call. You didn't get anyone ever saying watch 31.
No.
They telling you watch Marcus. They telling you watch Marty.
They telling you watch Perm, dog.
Exactly. They telling you watch these dudes.
That's a good point, though.
Ain't no one never saying watch 31. As a matter of fact, you pick the dude don't even know your name.
Yeah, but I get off his gameplay, though. I get off his gameplay.
Hey,
you wouldn't know who he is. You wouldn't know.
in LT's defense,
Hey,
I just
bro.
keep the stats and I don't know who he is.
Hey. At the end of the day, I ain't saying he ain't good, you know. But they are saying, like, I mean, you know.
God damn, that's a good point you put. Because Permy missed 3, 4, 5 games.
Yeah.
And when he comes back,
Put more games to that.
Especially that goal
Dudes
line.
know
People, you got to
to
watch
watch
Perm,
Perm,
dog. You
yeah,
got to watch Perm,
big
dog.
worm, but
And when Big Perm catching on you, Big Perm can tell you he catching on you. Shout out to
That's
what
a
did
good point you put, though.
what is for the Permacrius or something like that?
Oh, wow.
I think he got a
I know
wild
his name,
name.
but I
That's
ain't
what it's
gonna
called,
say
a Permy. That's why you even call him my name.
Just
Because you scared he can call your real name, mate.
He don't make up my name, dude. So let's don't go there.
What you got is the trivia's term.
Wait, yeah, she called me that that Sunday. Say what? Lorenzo? I said, where I come from, boy?
Oh, man.
So
Well, it is what it is.
I only got one thing, man. I take this opportunity to apologize.
Cool.
Apologize to absolutely nobody. We the fried chizzy, nigga. Sorry, I just had I was watching that call in. What the dude did with Gregor? You remember that?
I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what the he wants.
But I really thought you was going to.
Yeah, boy.
My fingers was crossed.
No.
Oh my God, and my bar on. I thought you was going to apologize to the lady from Avengers, boy.
You got something to say?
What you want, boy?
He said you want to apologize. I don't know.
You ain't got nothing to say either, right? Okay.
That smells stronger than mine. That's why you only been drinking that cup and that.
Well, you cost me finish my reserve to the head.
I
You
almost
say
finished.
they could put up 14 points on the
Yeah, but I
Wildcats.
feel
That's
like
wild.
Lady Avengers could do it.
That's wild to me. But I said right.
Yeah. Let's get out of this.
Just want to appreciate everybody for tuning in to this night episode. Shout out to everybody on Tickety Talk. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure hit the subscribe button, add friend, whatever y'all do. Hit us up on YouTube, the Tickety Talk, the emaily. What else?
Shout out to our special guests. Yeah.
Hey, but next week could be a special episode. We have some things in the works.
Mm-hmm.
LT could be bringing
For
the food
sure.
and the wine. So tap in, man. We really appreciate all the support, boy.
Yeah.
Put in the podcast.
Really
Put in the
special
podcast.
guest next week.
You putting in the podcast, man. We trying to. People say y'all want people on the show. We can bring more people on the show. Make sure
Yeah.
tune in. And Tricks to say we go.
We out. UC, baby. UC.